Welcome back, Officers of the Republic. It's your Coruscant Underworld Police Chief APGAINS here, and a lot of you guys are new players, or maybe even older players who can still benefit from this. But in a recent interview, Capital Games basically said, we understand that there is a huge catch-up factor for newer players coming to the game so that they can propel themselves into the end game content. And they're trying to actively do something to make that grind from the early game to the mid game to the end game a little bit easier for you. If you guys know, like we have the Geonosian Galactic Chase, we're getting the Malevolence Galactic Chase. All that is free shards. Like if I hop into the game right now, I don't know if I have any actual energy because I've already done my farms, but let's say I wanted a couple of Dark Trooper shards, right? There's a chance I get Geonosian Brood Alpha shards. Like, this is a solid character. Like, I had mine at 4 stars, 5 stars before this, and I almost have them at 7 stars at the moment. For newer players, let's say you're level 40, and you're doing your 3 crystal, your 350 refreshes. I haven't done mine yet. I probably won't, but let's say you're doing your 3 energy refreshes, and you go in here, and you're like level 40, level 50. Imagine Squad Arena, you could get a couple extra crystals. At level 40, you could come up to like top 500 like in a week. Imagine Galactic War would be so easy. And then you don't have to really divert into farming Geonosian Brood Alpha or whatever in the later game because you're going to already have them at 4 stars. Imagine just like getting solid characters for free. Imagine you're doing the Galactic Chase and you have X amount of Malevolent shards for some reason, or Negotiator shards, or any other capital ship. And it's like, boom. Oh, now you have them unlocked way earlier than you thought. Your guild isn't doing as many Geonosian territory battles as you would have liked. You can't get them as fast. Boom. You have an early Malevolence or Negotiator. That's going to help you dominate Fleet Arena. I mean, even still, like on my main account, I think this is my main account. I actually don't even know which account I logged into. Like, there are, not Malevolences, but Executors around. They drop a little bit. They drop down to 8, and there's a couple more. He might have taken it off, but it's still like number 9, James Skywalker, is a 6-star Malevolence. This is a 2-year-old. Like, number 4 is a 6-star Malevolent. Like, you can Negotiator. You can climb up into that number 1, number 2, number 3 spot every single day. And imagine if you're a new player who isn't having the opportunity to get into a good guild. Maybe you're casual, but you just boom, you have a Malevolence or a Negotiator at 5 stars. Oh my God! All of a sudden, all the crystal income, I can catch up in the game super fast. And they said that this is something that they are very cognizant of. The catch-up mechanics don't really exist in the game at the moment. I made a video about Gear Crunch. I don't know if it will come out before or after this video, but they are actively doing, and I hypothesized when this first came out, I was talking to Ranger. Ranger's like, yeah, I have no idea why this is coming to the game. And I'm like, it's probably just Capital Games wants to give us a little bit of catch-up mechanics, a little bit of help, a little bit of relief for the early game players so that they can have, maybe you had a 6-star Geonosian soldier and you couldn't justify going into, he's like Cantina, right? You couldn't justify doing a couple of Cantina things for Geonosian soldier. Well, now you do a couple of, is it light side battles where the soldier is? Yeah, you could do a couple light side battles, boom, out of the way instantly. You got him 7 stars. You had him at 5 stars. You had him at 7 stars. You had him at 4 stars. You had him at 6 stars. I mean, there is no negative because they make their money on the gear. We all know that the money is made in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes from the gear. That's fine. They got to make their money. They're a company. They got to make their money. The character shards, they gave us double drops. I mean, they took away 8 sims. 8 sims would have been awesome over 5, but, they were losing out on crystal money, so they took away 8 sims and gave us 5 back. But now they're just giving us free shards. Imagine if, you start an account and you don't have a lot of your core teams and, you're a little bit behind. You're not doing great in GAC, but all of a sudden, you get Princess Leia and Stormtrooper Han and, Old Ben and Farm Boy Luke shards through a Galactic Chase that happens over a week. And all of a sudden, boom, you could have CLS. And that's going to add some depth to your roster. You could get, maybe you have a CLS team and maybe you have a Han Solo or you don't. And then, boom, Bounty Hunters. You get some Django shards. I mean, Django is going to be the login reward for the month. You get some Boba Fett shards, some Bosk shards. Maybe you get Aura Singh for whatever reason. You have a 5-star Bounty Hunter team. You can unlock your Chewbacca to go with your CLS, and then you're doing amazing in Grand Arena. Imagine if you're a mid-game player and, you're going for your first Galactic Legend, or you're starting to have to relic up more and more characters, and you're really struggling because your resources are going everywhere, but then this Galactic Chase is giving you a bunch of free shards of characters you already have, like it did for my account, like all this stuff. I get like thousands of these a day now because of the Galactic Chase that I can now spend on like gear. Like I need a bunch of these Chewy Wobs. I'm gonna need a bunch of these fusion furnaces or whatever. The med packs always show up. It's supplementing my incredibly difficult gear grind throughout, you know, all of the mid game. Like if this happened for me like a couple weeks ago when I was farming up to get my my Kenobi. Like imagine if when I was struggling like all heck to relic up Bo-Katan. Imagine if all of her med packs and stuff I could just start pumping out because I had a Galactic Chase for Geonosians or Bounty Hunters or whatever going on, and I had a bunch of shard shop currency, and then this happens. Imagine if you're an endgame player and you're in a similar situation where, you know, maybe the difference is having an extra relic on a team that is your 20th best team, but like a relic Ewok Elder, and you're scraping by, and you know you steal a couple of banners, then Ewok Elder gets you one more banner, and then that's all you need. But you can't justify the resources, but you have a Galactic Chase, and you're getting these shards, and you're getting this shard shop, and then you relic your Elder. Obviously, that's a ridiculous choice. The Ewoks are a solid defensive team. I just realized, does Elder have a mustache? I don't know why this is derailing the video. Elder has a mustache. That's really weird. It completely threw me off my game. But imagine all of the benefits and no drawbacks for CG if they start implementing these changes into the game. They're not losing out any money because no one's buying shards for Geonosian Soldier, but people are buying gear. And then what this does is, yeah, you'll have a bunch of characters, but then that gear grind gets a little bit closer because now you have the full team and you got to start gearing up for events. And then Capital Games, what happens there? Some people are going to be inclined to spend money on gear, but I did another video talking about how the gear crunch is going to start being alleviated a little bit, and that's getting a little bit better. So Capital Games is making everyone happy when this comes out. If this continues, which I very much hope it does, no one will be mad, and Capital Games won't lose money. This is just a net positive for the game in every aspect. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section, what you think or hope the next Galactic Chase will be, what kind of shards you guys maybe need. Maybe you need some Rogue One shards for some reason. Maybe you love Rogue One and you want some Rogue One shards. But I'm trying to get 10,000 subscribers by the end of September. If we do, I'll be eating the world's hottest chips on my Slave Leia cosplay live stream for Halloween. If you guys want to watch that shenanigans, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification, all the other weird random stuff that YouTubers ask you to do. It does help me. I'm very much appreciative. And I'll see you guys later. I'm going to be super busy, so there might not be a lot of streams the week after this video comes out, but you know, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. I love you. Bye. Outro sounds.